Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Mythic Legionnaire and Casual Collector. And in this segment of Mythic Legions Showcasing and Reviews, I'm showcasing the Mythic Legions Knights of Eathyron weapons pack. So, yeah, as y'all can see, I definitely picked up all of the Knights of Eathyron because they are so bad buns. They're my favorite thing so far that came out. They came with some of the coolest gear, the best there was ever seen, right? And so I figured, all right, well, sometime, I was frustrated that Sir Aldaric didn't have a sword. So I figured, all right, well, let's go get him a sword. Here's what it looks like in the package. Sealed. I cannot wait for Sir Enoch and Sir Andrew. I got those on pre-order. I'm hoping they make their way to me soon. All right, here we go. Taking it out of the package. Yeah. I like the background on this thing too. It looks really cool. The art. All right, cool. Trying to see if there's tape. Okay, I guess not. It's just grooves. And yeah. So they gave us this Crusader-like shield. The new Crusader-like shield. With the handle or the arm, the wrist option, right? I'm more of a handle kind of guy. Oh yeah, and by the way, I'm going to be using Gunmetal Armory Knight as my model because he's the most neutral looking thing that I got other than the Valiant Knight. Yeah. So yeah, love this. Yeah, he looked like he'd be more color congruent with most of the stuff here, which is why I picked him up. I chose him. I choose you, Pikachu. Yeah, so here we go. And there. I'm wondering if I'm thinking that the spear color is the same exact one as Sir Aldaric. Yeah. So which shield do you guys prefer if you guys were shield people? The Crusader one, which I like a lot, but I also like this updated shield too. A little bit heavier than the older shield, but still cool. All right, well let's get him the Crusader look. All right. Will it match with him? I'd say it would, because it's nice and gray. You know what I'm saying? There you go. So you guys can see it in its full glory. I think it looks cool. And of course, well, get that spear. And we'll compare it to Sir Aldaric's, and I have a feeling that, yep, it's pretty much the same. Maybe a tad darker, a small variance in the shade of gunmetal-ish, but I think it's the same pretty much. Yeah. Even in gold trim, and yeah, same exact. And it, you can't go wrong with a gunmetal knight to go with gunmetal spear, right? And this is a fresh looking spear. I just love this. What made me want to buy them, like a troop build, the Silver Knights, to be honest, 2.0. Yeah, so this looks great with this dude. I kind of regret not getting more armory, gunmetal armory knights, but the thing is, I just want more head options. You know what I mean? Kind of like the Valiant Knight. You know, I think it's a good look. All right. Um, this is the mace head. You could use this or the hammer. Um, bumps and the bumps. Bumps and the bumps. I think it's the same exact one as yeah, the Templar. Mm-hmm. Same uh, same yeah, same exact. No, the actually maybe small difference. This hammerhead has no gold. This one does, and there's gold trim here, but no gold. It's so bizarre. And then you could trade it off with the head. And this should be the one that matches the same one as Aldaric's mace. You know, when you take this off, I trade off heads. I'm kind of sad because I'm torn because both of these weapons look great. Either this head or this head, Warhammer, or this looks like a win. You know what I'm saying? I'd say. So yeah, he would look, of course, Gunmetal Knight would look good with either of those. I'd say, right? Let's see. Well, good news. One of the reasons why I also use the Gunmetal Knight Armory Knight too is because let's get rid of this. He has the modern um, belt sheath, I guess, with dual one for the dagger, as you can see here, and one for the. There's kind of like okay, I was gonna say I thought there was color stain or something, and then one for the sword. You know what I'm saying? And it looks good. Him with rock and gray is pretty good, I'd say. I kind of wish he had the one that was more of the Templar one, the other side versus the right. Um, but you know, beggars can't be choosers. I gotta wait till the belt sets come out. I'm gonna buy a bunch of different ones so I could make sure that all my guys are rocking the more updated thing than the old one, which I don't like very much. I just wish that they had scabbards for all the new weapons they got. All right, cool. Let's give him this shield so you guys could see if how well it looks on him. I kind of wish that I had tunic colors to match, like or a cape to match this color. I love this color scheme. Actually, this thing looks pretty good. It's a nice color scheme, and he looks really good with it. Okay, all right. Let's give him the battle. See if he looks good with the Warhammer. Mm-hmm. Looks good to me. It looks really sharp. What do y'all think about the color congruency in this? I think it matches. Oop, sword keeps popping out though. Yeah, we'll have to remedy that. Or you know, if you're not feeling the hammer, let's go with the mace. which isn't a bad look either. Ready to kabong yo. Kabong. I need tunic colors to match this so I could, you know, you could rock out with it. I love this color scheme. This is really actually kind of cool. See, what I mean by tunic kind of things, I wish the tunic would match. You know what I'm saying? That's the kind of thing I want. But the good news is that this is neutral enough color so that would still match this gunmetal guy, right? All right. Let's see what he looks like with this. And we'll give him a sword. All right. Sword. Right. So yeah, if you happen to have an unarmed gunmetal armory knight, I'd say that this is a pretty good look across the board. Look how debonair he is with his gear. So demure. Yeah, it's a good look with this guy, I'd say. The good news is you could trade out stuff. I'm not sure what main character would be rocking this, since everybody seems color coordinated with their gear, right? And so I'm imagining this is more intended for older offerings, or oh no, jeez, older offerings or new upcoming offerings. Jeez, sorry about that, guys. The Warhammer head has flown out of the picture. And of course, Knights Templar guy has his own distinct color look. So yeah, this would make more sense with, I guess, some earlier offerings. To be fair, I don't have enough earlier stuff. I've only collected these guys so far, and some Templars really. Sir Owain, I guess, could be rocking this. He would look good with these gear, but he's already pretty geared up. So yeah, well, yeah. Final thoughts on all of this. It's a great set. Um, I may have to get another one depending on what other knights I end up with. And yeah, I think it's a good look overall. Gives options to make your knights look pretty um, uh, spiffy, like ready to do some stuff. So, all right, folks, that's all I got for this segment of Mythic Legionnaires showcasing and reviews. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Casual Collector and Mythic Legionnaire. And until the next video, folks, ciao.